Give us your general thoughts on the upcoming season.
We're very excited about the season that's coming up. Last year we were picked last in the conference. This year we're picked to be the runner-up. Our ultimate goal is always to be number one. But I think it shows how the perception of our program has changed in one season. So we're very excited. Expectations are high at Murray State now, and then be honest with you, that's the way I want them. And I think that our attitude is headed in the right direction. Don't know if we're a championship caliber team yet, but at least we're headed that way, and I think we're headed that way at a very fast pace.
Your quarterback, Casey Brockman, has been named to the Walter Payton Award watch list. Tell us about that honor and what he brings to the team.
Casey's the story that every writer wants to talk about. He's a local player, went to high school at Murray, walked on the football team, earned a starting position last year about midway through the year, led the team to 5 out of 6 wins there late in the season, and now is a preseason All-American, preseason Conference Player of the Year. Tremendous competitor, great leader. He's the guy that makes our team go, and any accolade he gets, he's very well deserving of it.
Tell us how effective your hatch attack offense was in your first year as the Racers coach and what you expect from your team offensively this year.
Well, I wouldn't say it's my offense. I mean, we've learned offense from a lot of different people and kind of put things that we felt that were important together. We had great players running the offense this season. I think we took a few people by surprise. We really started clicking when Mike Harris, our running back, came in and started playing like we knew he was capable of, and adding that rushing dimension to our passing attack really bolstered our point production. We were very productive throughout the course of the year. I think the biggest stat that I'm proud of is we led the nation in 4th down attempts and 4th down conversions. So if we can do that again next season, we'll have a chance to score a lot of points. And the way we tackled defensively last year, we better score points if we're going to live up to our high ranking.
And Dontrell Johnson was an impact player for your team last year, both as a defensive back and in the return game. Tell us about him.
Dontrell comes with great speed. He's a very explosive player. He plays very well defensively for us. Is a good leader. We feel very comfortable putting him on the other team's best receiver, which frees up a couple other guys and allows us to maybe cover up a few of our deficiencies. And then the thing that was probably the most surprising and pleasing with him is what a great punt returner he was last year. Led the nation. Of course, this season he's an All-American at that position. People are going to quit kicking to him, which may hurt his productivity a little bit, but hopefully when he does get his hands on the ball this upcoming season, he can make some big plays for us.
What do you like the most about your team this year?
The thing that excites me is that our team has made a lot of sacrifices during the off season, made a lot of sacrifices this summer in order to be the very best that they could be. I don't know that our entire attitude has changed and we're all on the same page, but we're getting closer. And I tell our team, if you pay the price during the off season, you get to reap the rewards during the season. And I think for the first time in a long time at Murray State, our guys, it really means something to them to be able to go out and play well each and every Saturday. So that's probably, as a coach, our attitude has changed dramatically for the good. But we are undefeated. It is an optimistic time of the year, but I really expect great things from this football team.
What is the biggest challenge for your team this year?
I think depth. I think depth is the biggest challenge for us. We have some good frontline players, but after that, our gap between our first and second team is pretty wide, and that's always a concern. We have to be healthy. We need to be lucky in certain areas and get a few breaks early on, and then who knows what will happen. But I don't know if we're worthy of being the second pick in the OVC, ranked in the top 25 by a lot of publications yet, but I think this team has some potential to it. It could be an exciting year for Murray State fans.
What are your general impressions of the OVC race this year?
Well, it's wide open. I think you look at last year, Southeast Missouri, they were picked one step ahead of us, which meant they were second to the last going into the season, and sure enough, they win the conference championship. anything can happen. That's the reason you play the game. A lot of great coaches in this league, a lot of fine players, a lot of really good teams. And I think that just kind of whoever gets hot at the right time and wins a few games in a spurt can make a run for the championship. So I hope we're in the mix come late November.
Tell us a little about your schedule and how it plays out for your team this year.
Be nice to have success early. We go play Louisville first. Of course, that's a toss-up. I mean, either one of us could win that game. That's an uphill battle game for us. But we want to go play well. We expect, we're going to go up there and expect to win. But we need to go up there and play well. Then we got to go play Mississippi Valley State, a long ride, a team we don't know much about. So we got to go down there and do well there. And then we come back and start. I think we play Tennessee State and start our OVC play. So we need to win 2 out of those first 3 for sure in order to get our season off on the right foot.
It should be an exciting season. I mean, we've got a lot of people returning. We're really excited. We've got some positive energy going through campus and stuff about football for the first time in a while. So it's exciting. Everybody's looking forward to it. So hope we live up to the hype.
You were one of 20 players nationally named to the Walter Payton Award watch list. Tell us about that honor.
It's a good honor. It's just a preseason award or a preseason recognition, so I've got to live up to what people think that I can do this year. But it was a very nice recognition, and then hopefully myself and my teammates can help me hopefully maybe achieve that award. But it all depends on team success. If we don't do very well this season, then all the individual accolades won't happen. So we'll see how that goes. But it's a good honor.
Tell us about playing in Coach Hatcher's Hatch Attack system.
It's very fun to play in Coach Hatch's system. The high-tempo, up-paced offense is very fun. It's kind of like basketball on grass. We just always running, always moving. Trying to run 100 plays a game is our motto. So it's fun, and it keeps the crowd in it. So that makes it enjoyable, and even though it might wear out our defense because they have to be on the field a lot. But other than that, it's really fun, and all our coaches are doing a really good job of teaching it to us and make it fun and make the whole season and the whole offensive system fun.
Is there a buzz around Murray and the Racers football team this year?
Yeah, there's a really big buzz around campus and around the city because it's the first time. I mean, last year was the first winning season we've had in like 6 or 7 years. So on top of that, and on top of some of the stuff that has happened early this season and some of the the good press we're getting, everybody's really excited, and it's I guess a new day in Murray State football, and Coach Hatch is bringing a lot of excitement and it's getting the fans involved, which is good for the community and stuff. So we're hoping that the positive energy and the fans being excited and the city being excited will attract a lot of attention, and hopefully we'll win a few games.
What are you most looking forward to this season?
I'm most looking forward to just getting back on the field. It's been 8 months or so, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to being in the locker room with all the teammates and stuff, and finally getting to see everybody. It's been summer, so haven't seen anybody for like 2 or 3 months. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to the team camaraderie and just getting back on the field, getting back in practice mode and in game mode, because that's why we do it, because we love to play football. So I'm just really excited to be back on the field. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
What do you like most about your team this year?
I guess what I like most that everybody's coming back. We've got, I think, 20-something returning starters or something like that. So, everybody coming back. We got a little chemistry that we can hopefully build on from last year. So, if we just do that, and I'm looking forward to, still the team chemistry that we have is really great. And it's probably one of the reasons that made us have a successful end of last year, because everybody was clicking and everybody was having fun, and, we'd always hang out, even during the week we wouldn't, there wasn't cliques. It was just one big team. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
What is the biggest challenge for your team this year?
Our biggest challenge is probably, just putting all the preseason awards, preseason hype, all that stuff, put that aside and, come out and realize, we haven't done anything yet. We didn't really do anything last year. We just had a winning season. We've got to come out and prove people right, and still perform on a game-by-game basis, and put all the awards and stuff behind us, and hopefully we can win some of those awards that a lot of our players have been recognized for preseason-wise. But we just put all that aside and focus on the actual goal, which is winning an OVC championship. Then that's probably our biggest challenge.